Yo, hold up 1 second, guys. Let me make sure my friend could be heard on the microphone. Hold up, JC. JC, talk.
Hello. Michael's gay.
Wow.
Did that work? Doesn't work.
Yeah, they could hear you. You just gotta talk louder, you little fucking botty boy.
You're a bot.
But anyways, alright, alright, welcome back, guys. Welcome to another video. If you're new, subscribe. And this isn't my normal type of content. I mostly post up gaming videos. But I just wanted to talk a little bit about this because I follow both of these people. So I'm interested in what's going on with them. And also I wanted to point out something that I'm not saying anyone took, and I want to say that I watched True Jordy's press conference with both of them. I watched True Jordy's press conference with
Podcast, not press
oh yeah, podcast. I watched this podcast with both of them with shut the fuck up, JC. I watched it with both of them with KSI and with Logan. And it's funny that he said what I said in my video, if you want to go back and watch my video that I posted. But in my video I said Logan Paul seems like the type of person that handles death differently. And I said that far before anyone else said it. So I just want to say, I noticed that I noticed that the day I watched his Suicidal Forest video. Not to bring it up again, but everybody keeps bringing it up in his fucking face. But I watched the day the day I watched that video, I said that. And that's because I have family members that are like that. I'm a person that is like that. And I know how it is. We're people that when it's death, you don't handle it the same type of way that you want to that other people do, like you cry about it and stuff like that, or you go and get drunk about it, like stuff like that. No, you celebrate the life, or you decide to bottle it up and not show any type of feeling about it, or you're another type of person, because I know these are all types of people that handle death, and I'm pretty sure JC probably has people in his family that do this too. So JC, tell me if you have people like this when I say it. Either you have people, so you have either people that they don't show they have feelings about it until the last second, until the person's being buried, and then that's when they start crying and they start doing all the extra shit. No, I'm not sure. I think it's over there. So yeah, so those type of people, it doesn't hit them until the end. It doesn't fully hit them. They don't really fully realize what they're losing out on until the very end. Then you have people that they non-stop from the beginning, from the moment the person's sick to the person that dies, they're non-stop crying, but then at the funeral they stop crying. And that's because they feel like they showed the person that they loved them before the person went. Then you have people that don't do either. They don't cry when the person's sick, they don't cry when the person dies, they don't cry at the funeral. But on the inside, when they're alone, they're feeling it, and they don't show it because they want to try to be strong or keep a strong image. And I'm like that. Like when I'll go into my personal life. When my dad had his personal stuff with his legs, that he almost lost his legs, and my dad's diabetic, so if he loses his legs within a year or two, he'll die. When that happened, my mom, my brother, and I'm gonna say it right now, I look up to my two brothers and I look up to my father. Those are the only those are the only men in my life that I have that I could say I look up to, like. And my oldest brother, both of my older brother I love to death, but my older brother, Antonio, who I live with, me and him, like, we do so much together. Like we always hang around each other. Like, that's my nigga. And to see him cry, like when I see him, or when I see my other brother, or when I see my father cry, or especially see my mother cry, it hurt. Like, it hurt. I know JC would understand. Any male that sees his mother cry will understand this. It's a different feeling when you see your mother cry, because it's like you get a protect, like I don't even know how to say it. Like you get like a mama bear type like thing. Like you just you don't want to see no one hurt your mom. You don't want to see anything hurt your mom. And then you also get the same way. And JC has something that I don't have, which is a little brother. So he understands this a little more than me. When it comes to little brothers, that you want to protect them. And I'm the biggest brother in my family. Like, I'm the big tall one, like big, but I'm not the older one. I'm the baby. So it's a different feeling for me. But I understand that feeling, and I'm one of those, like, when that happened with my dad, I was the only one that didn't cry. I was the only one that didn't feel like I felt it. Don't trust me. I felt I was on the inside. I was struggling my ass off not to cry, but I didn't cry because I didn't want them to cry. Once they started crying and everything, I realized I had to be the one to stay strong, and my dad told me that. And that's one thing I can say is, like, as long as I know they're gonna be okay, I will be fine. It wasn't until after I knew my dad was gonna be fine and everything that I cried about it and told him how I felt about everything. And that was because I didn't want to stress him out with my thoughts and stuff like that. And that's just the type of person I am. And from what I watched in the video with Logan, it shows that that's what he was. He's a person. And I have family members like my cousin Jadiel. My cousin Jadiel is like that too. My cousin Jadiel is one of those people that he'll cry and stuff like that, but he also has a nervous side of him when he sees situations like that, and he'll nervously laugh. He'll get anxious, and that's what it seems like Logan is. He seems like he's a person that, and not just from that suicidal video, watching a lot of his videos and watching his press conferences with KSI, he seems like he's a person when he gets nervous, he laughs, he gets very fidgety, and he moves a lot, and he looks away a lot. He tries to distract himself, and that's just a common thing with certain people. Like, that's just how certain people handle situations that they don't feel comfortable in. And Logan Paul, you can clearly tell he's a person that he doesn't like when he's not in control. And am I right or am I wrong, JC? You can tell he's a person that he doesn't like when he's not in control. Like, and that's just a way you can show it. Like, that's another way you can see it from a personal stand. And that's why I said I was probably, like, okay, I don't want to say I'm a Logan Paul, like, what's called maverick, because I feel like to say that I would have to be a real super big fan. But, like, so I won't take that title, but I have been watching Logan Paul for a while. And I was probably one of the few, with his Mavericks, with the people that support him, I was probably one of the few that watched the video and said, yo, I'm not a huge fan of this guy. I don't really know this guy. I don't really watch all his videos, but you can tell he's not a horrible person. And you can tell that he's clearly in shock by what he saw. He's not laughing and making jokes to make content and make it seem like, oh, that's a good thing that the person killed himself. That's tragic. And I'm sure he feels the same way. He was showing you guys, because like all YouTubers that do vlogs and stuff like that, they want to show their audience that they're connected with you, that they'll show you and tell you anything. And that's what he was doing. He wasn't doing it out of disrespect, I don't feel, which I understand where people can get mad at. But he wasn't doing it out of disrespect, and I don't feel like he was. So the amount of people that slandered his name and showed hate on him and made like 7-8 videos of hating on him and stuff like that, like, you think you're any better? In my opinion, like, that's how I feel about the whole situation. Like, yeah, what he did was wrong, granted, but for you to go and make 7-8 videos on his name, slandering his name and saying how he's a horrible person, how he doesn't deserve life and all this shit, like, some people really went off and went on a rampage about it and like really said hurtful things about him. And in my opinion, that's worse than what he did, because you're at least, and this is gonna sound really fucked up, but what he did about the dead person that committed suicide, that's a tragic thing. But he didn't know that person. He didn't do anything to that person to make them kill themselves. Like, he wasn't a reason that person killed himself. It sucks they had a bad life to the point that they killed themselves, but he didn't do anything to that person. It wasn't like he went into that forest saying like, oh, we're gonna find a dead body and we're gonna post it up. Like, no, he was in shock that he found it, and he recorded it because he probably felt in his head like, no one's gonna believe I found this. No one's gonna believe I saw a dead body. Like, and that's probably one of the reasons why he did it. But for people to go and start saying like, oh, you don't deserve life, or oh, you're worthless, or oh, that should have been you dead, da da da, like, to say shit like that, like, you're worse than anything he did, because you could have caused this young guy to kill himself because of all the hate that you guys gave him for a mistake. Like, half these people act like they're fucking gold and they didn't make a mistake in their life. Like, that's what pisses me off about it. And that's what I can respect about True Jordy. True Jordy says the only reason he got so emotional was he's had, what's it called? Yeah, he's dealt with that type of stuff. He's dealt with depression. He's dealt with people that had suicide and stuff like that. Like, he's been in that situation, which is why it hurt him so much. And he said, I don't think you're a bad person, which I respect for him from that. But I still don't say that it was right for him to do what he did, but I understand he did it from emotional. But some people just did it to jump on a fucking bandwagon of other people doing it, and that's what pisses me off about it. And like I said, I'm not a huge Logan Paul fan, but I'm just a person. Like, I understand people, and that's something you don't do. Like, a mistake, whether you make the mistake 4 or 5 times, a mistake is a mistake. If the person really regrets it, you can tell when they really regret it and when they're just saying they regret it for shit. And you can tell in his face he really actually meant that he regretted that he didn't see it as a problem. And you can tell just from the way he acts, you can tell that he actually means that. Because for Logan to sit there and cry about something, he's not joking. Logan's the person that doesn't want to show a soft side of himself. So that's why I said I just wanted to say that. And then plus, like I said about the thing that I said it before anyone else. JC is my witness. The video is my witness. You can look at the date. I said it way before anyone else that's how he handled death. But now back on to that, I watched both their press conferences. JC, did you watch both the not press conferences, both the podcasts?
I was halfway done with the Logan Paul one.
Okay.
But I did watch both of them part. Yeah.
Well, I watched both of them. So now having some of the insight with KSI and Logan, I still stand by what I said. I still feel that Logan has the far upper hand. But I also feel Logan's coming into this fight with a lot of emotion. And not because of the suicidal forest thing, but like because he's still going through something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's still going through his change. He's still going through, like, trying to bounce back from all that stuff that's been going on in his life. He has a new girlfriend. He has like a whole bunch of stuff going on for him right now. So I feel like he has a lot on his head right now. And I don't know how that's gonna affect him in the fight. And plus, as you can tell in the press conference when KSI came out and started chanting stuff against him, how Logan took that. Logan didn't take that very well. And the fight's in London, isn't it?
Manchester.
Oh, okay. So the fight's not in his turf. The fight's in KSI's turf, which means most of the fans there are going to be voting for KSI. So if he cracks under the pressure like he did in the press conference, I feel that it's going to result in a bad way for him. But also adding on to the good side for him, KSI is going to most likely be 10 pounds to 15 pounds lower than KSI. I mean, lower than Logan Paul, which, like True Jordy said, that's going to be a big difference. Like, that weight difference is going to be a big difference. But I can tell you from experience, it's not if KSI actually has the skills that he's been saying he has. And the reason I know that is I fought against people that were smaller than me, bigger than me, and as being that person that was smaller, if you've practiced with people that were bigger than you before, and you know how to take a hit from a person that's bigger than you, it's not a big deal. It's not that much of a difference. But if you're smaller and you can't take that hit from someone that's bigger than you, it's a difference, because that person sees that and they think they're gonna run through you, and if you really can't take their hits, it's over for you. Like, you're gonna get put. Because, like I said, I've had it both ways. And when I went against people that I knew that couldn't take my hits, I destroyed them. And when I had people that I couldn't take their hits, I knew that I couldn't take their hits, but I didn't show them that. Even if KSI can't take a hit from Logan, even if Logan hits him with a hit and it hurts, KSI better not show it. That shit could hurt like fucking moon and back. You better keep that shit under your own, like, oh, give him that face, give him that KSI poker face, like, I ain't feel shit, nigga, like. So that's what I'm saying, like, you can't show the pain, because he's gonna feed off that, especially that he's gonna be in a place that he's not the top dog. He's gonna feed off of any little thing he can get from KSI. Any little moment that KSI loses his cool and gets angry, anything like that, he's gonna feed off of it. He's gonna play the strings of that shit like a violin, because, like he said, he's the one that's everybody wanting to lose. That's gonna be there. Majority of the people there that are gonna want him to lose. So he's gonna feed off any little thing he can get out of KSI. Now, out of KSI's point of view, I honestly do see KSI. People saying KSI has the lower advantage in everything. I don't see that as the case. Wow, I just made that. I think KSI actually has the advantage in a few things. I think KSI has the advantage in speed, and I do believe KSI has the advantage in skill. And I only say that because KSI has been doing this far longer, and I know people are like, "Oh, he only had one more fight." Not the fight; it's the practicing. He's had 9 months of training. Logan's had what, 3 months, 4 months? Like, that's a big. I think he's had like 3-4 months. I'm pretty sure it was like 3 or 4 months. Plus, the only thing is that makes me like a little bit like it's not that much of a difference is like, and it is a difference about the fighting point of it. But what I'm saying is, people also have to remember this. Logan's only had maybe 3-4 months of boxing training. But KSI is not only doing boxing training. KSI is doing boxing training plus working out. Remember, he's just recently got in shape. He's learning more about working out. Learning more about his body. Logan's been a musclehead. Well, not a musclehead, but Logan's been a gym guy for a long time. Like, long time. So Logan's probably pretty, what's it called? Not aware. Pretty sure of his body, I could say. Pretty, like, he knows what he can do. He knows how to bulk up quickly. He knows how to do all that stuff already, because he's done it before for movie roles and stuff like that. Like, he's done that stuff before. So I feel like that type of stuff isn't a problem for him. The only thing that's going to be the problem for him is the fighting skills. So that's my only thing. But in my opinion, I still think that the fight might go out the way I said, that me and JC predicted, that KSI will win in round 4 if it goes to a round 4. I believe that if it doesn't go to a round 4, KSI will be the one to lose. If it ends in round 2, round 3, I see it being KSI being the one that lost. But if it ends in round 4 and round 5, I see KSI being the one that wins. Because of the simple fact is Logan's brute strength isn't going to last him as long as he will like it to, because of his weight. And I know this from experience because of my fights. I'm the heavier opponent, so majority of the time if I'm the one throwing all the punches and I'm swinging like crazy and stuff like that, and I get late into a round, I'm fatigued far quicker than my opponent, because I'm the one that been throwing most of the hits. And that's the common thing for the guy that's bigger. He likes to throw the most hits because he's trying to show off that he's bigger. So if Logan comes into it with a fight plan like he's saying he has, and he doesn't throw as many hits as they expect, then that can probably set KSI's fight plan to plan B or plan C or plan D, because I'm pretty sure KSI has a fucking plan for every single thing, because that nigga plans everything out. But I can say one thing, which I'm 100% positive about this, is that it's going to be a very interesting fight. Both of those two men are going to come into this fucking ring as gladiators, ready to kill each other. And it's going to be one heck of a fucking show August 25th. You want to add anything?
Nah, you got everything. You got everything. I
You got
mean,
any predictions for yours? For your rounds?
I'm saying KSI will win for
JC, the true KSI. Like, I'm a fan. I could say easily, I'm a far bigger fan of KSI. Like, I've watched him longer than Logan, but I'm not going off of fan base. I'm going off of what I see. Like, at the end of the
That's
day,
what I say. Not just because I don't like Logan Paul. It's just like I see KSI beating him.
because like I said,
That's just me.
I could like win or lose. I'm fucking with KSI. Like, win or lose, I'm fucking with, like, that's my guy. Like, I fuck with KSI videos. Like, I'm always gonna be a fan of KSI. Same thing when it comes to Logan. Like, win or lose, I'm not a huge fan of you, but I'll still watch your shit because you're a good person. Like, I'm not gonna ever hate on you. Like, I'll still wish for you to get the best. I would hope that you, if you lose to JJ, I hope you take it on the chin and bounce back. I'm pretty sure you know how to deal with fucking media attention going on your ass because you've done it your whole fucking life. So I'm pretty sure you'll be good on it. But the other thing is, like I'm saying, like, I'm going based off of who I can see wants it more, and like I said, I can't even tell you who wants it more because they both look like they're ready for it. KSI looks like he wants to win more, but Logan looks like he really wants to dominate KSI. Like, he wants to hurt him, and that's the same thing. Like, it's a different thing. Winning and wanting to hurt somebody is two different things, but at the same time, it can really result in a different blowout because he can hurt KSI in a way that makes him win the fight. But then he can also just hurt KSI in one round, like, oh, I made him drop, but then feel like he accomplished what he wanted to accomplish by hurting KSI and showing everybody that he could hurt KSI, and then KSI fucking maxed the shit out of him with a good clean right hook or a good clean body shot, make him drop and then catch him. Like, remember, KSI isn't a punch power guy. He's a combo guy. You could tell by the way he's been practicing. He's combos. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Jake and Deji, that's a whole different situation. JC, you want to talk about Jake and Deji?
No. It's just very interesting. Hopefully Deji wins if he talks all that smack. Yeah.
I think you should go to more detail about the Jake. I think you should do the details about Jake and Deji fight.
There's really nothing to explain about like Jake because I don't like Jake. He's just a prick. I feel like he's a prick, but he handled it well to be a bad guy, and I think that's what he's doing to be a prick. It's working because no one likes him. Stuff for his fans, but
listen. I'll say right now, I compared to Logan, I think Jake is kind of the like annoying brother. Like, I really can't watch Jake's videos, and it's no disrespect to Jake because at the end of the day, the nigga still got up there. Like, he still grind to get to the top where he is now. It's just it's his content that bothers me. Like, the fact that he fakes so much content. Like,
Walmart.
Not even that. It's the fact that he used. I don't know if he still does it anymore because I honestly stopped watching his videos. But, like, my ex used to really love Jake and Logan Paul, and she used to always watch this. Yes, she did. She used to always watch their death. She used to always trust me. She was a Logan and Jake Paul fan. She used to watch the shit in my house when we would lay in bed together. She used to put the shit on. She used to put it on and watch it, and I used to be like, can we turn this shit off, please? And she's like, no, I'm a fan of them, blah, blah, blah. And I used to sit there and listen to it and watch it only because I cared about her. But, and that's how I learned about Jake Paul. And that's what really triggered me about Jake Paul was like, a lot of his content was fake. Because I watched a lot of his videos with her, and a lot of them you can tell were staged. And she had no belief that them shits were fake. She didn't believe me for shit. I'm like, these are fake. You can tell they're fake. Who the fuck is gonna have a clown woman half naked in their crib? Like, come on, it's a skit. You can tell it's a skit. You can tell it's planned out. She's like, no, that just randomly happened. He's rich and famous. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. Like, no. So, like I said, like I said, that's what bothered me with his content. Is I never knew when to expect something was real.
White news now.
So I could never understand, like, why would fake content be something cool? But then I understand because of fake beef and stuff like that with rap. Like, it's to sell. But I don't know. His content isn't just.
The song that he made about champions, it's really, really.
JC is so far on the hate scale for Jake Paul. It's not funny.
It's not funny. It's just really, really annoying how you could like copy someone's music basically and get away with it, which is really funny to me. And saying that KSI is irrelevant.
Yo, somebody just put in the comments and said Logan's new song was AIDS, and then they also chanted Walmart.
I'm dead.
Yo, shout out to that guy. That guy's hilarious. Yeah, he said Logan. He said Logan's new. Yeah, Logan dropped the song today. I haven't heard it yet.
I haven't heard of the song either.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet. But like I said, honestly though, I feel. Forget about how I feel about them personally. I feel Jake is going about this the wrong way. I feel like he's playing, like he's not taking Deji serious. Ew, why did I say Deji's name like that? He's not taking Deji serious. I feel. You suck. And yeah, you just suck. You missed that dunk. But I feel he's not taking. I feel like he's not taking Deji serious. And I think that's gonna bite him in the ass because Deji, you can tell, is taking this whole shit serious. Deji
you
really
suck. You shouldn't be talking to me. You suck.
I'm shooting from out of bounds, nigga.
And I do that? Oh crap.
No, you don't.
You want bet? Hold up. I'll do the same thing. I'll do the same thing. Bam. Trash.
Money. That wasn't out of bounds
money.
though. This
What?
is out of bounds, nigga. Cash.
Nigga. Alright, bet.
Cash.
Look. Ah. Almost. Hold on, I got you right now. I got you.
Anyways.
Cash. Oh. That's
Anyways. Cash. Oh my god, I'm Akatsuki, boy. Anyways. If I'd have made that. So like, I see that Deji's taking this far more serious, in my opinion, than Jake. But I still think Jake is just more skilled set. It seems like Jake is faster, and it seems like Jake is stronger. And being the commentary we got from Deji about how he takes hits, I'm not sure what to expect from him. And like, I love Deji. I mean, I love Deji, but I don't know what to expect from him. That's my only fear with Deji, is I really don't know what to expect.
I mean, like, Vidal was saying that Deji is like really, really improved in many ways that KSI can't improve. I don't know.
Well, like I said, everything's coming out August 25th. August 25th, we'll be very sure about every single thing.
Yeah,
but
just imagine Deji knocks him out like.
Yo, if Deji knocks him out, bro, I will literally fucking get a spray bottle of body paint or some shit, and I will spray paint Deji on my chest, and I will wear that shit for the whole day, for a whole 24 hours. I will wear that shit, and I will stream to show I am wearing it, because that yo, that would be so wicked. If any of them, I don't see anyone knocking out anyone, honestly. If I want to be honest, I don't see anyone knocking out anyone, because people are taking it for granted. I don't see anybody knocking out anyone. And the reason I say this is because people take it for granted. Like I said, I used to actually do that shit. Knocking somebody out, it's not that easy. Like, it's not as easy as people make it seem. Like, yes, it only takes 2 pounds of pressure to knock somebody out. True. Big fact. Anybody can get knocked out by the smallest thing. But
It's the way how you take it.
it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's not always what happens. Like, people take it for granted when they watch people like Deontay Wilder, people like Anthony Joshua, people like that get knockouts 24/7. Like, you're talking about a professional who's been training their whole life. Like, no, it's not like somebody that's been training 9 months, 5 months, like that. You're talking about a professional that's been training since they were fucking 7. Like, that's what people don't understand. But like I said, I still think it's gonna be a good fight. I'm honestly not really excited for any of these undercards. Honestly, like, I don't know any of these. The only undercard I'm kind of excited for is
Face.
what's his name?
Sensei.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for Face Sensei's fight, and I'm kind of excited for that guy that lives with KSI, I think, or used to, or chilled with KSI, something like that. He has a big ass nose. I don't know his name. Gib. Yeah. I'm sorry, Gib. That's the only way I remember you. Your big ass nose. But he's kind of the only one I'm kind of excited for his fight, cause he just seems funny. So I'm kind of excited for his fight. But yeah, otherwise than him and FaZe, there's no really there's like no undercards I'm kind of excited for. I'm starting to watch this guy called Momo. He's a FIFA YouTuber. He has an undercard fight too. I've been watching him too. Kind of excited for his fight, but he seems like he's not convinced he's gonna win himself. Like, he's saying he thinks he's gonna get fucked up. So like, it's kind of make me not want to like, not excited for him, because if you don't have faith in yourself, how do you expect your fans to have faith in you? Type shit. Because, like, I tell JC all the time, you can put me in the fucking court with LeBron James, I'll win. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way to win. I got confidence no matter what.
Busting a cup of his, busting a cap in his leg.
Yes, whether I gotta cheat and like kick him in the kneecap, or like hit him with a baseball bat in the knee or something just to guarantee my win, then I'm gonna do it. But I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's mad fucked up. That's mad fucked up. But I mean, if that's how I gotta win, like, LeBron, I'm not losing to you. Get jade, nigga. But yeah, like, yeah, I feel like to win a fight, if you don't have confidence in yourself, you already lost. This nigga tried to goaltend my shot. Fucking cheating ass. Still lost. Green. Wait, you lost? What the fuck? You scored 4.
No, I didn't. What are you talking about? I scored 5.
Yeah, I won. I told you scored 4.
I wanted to see your reaction.
I was about to say. But I think that's all we have to say about this topic. How long we've been talking?
I don't know.
Talking 33 minutes. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to say about it. The days come upon us. What is that, 4 more days now? Before...
Today is the 25th? The 25th. I'm dead. I just
today's 25th. Today's 25th. Today's 25th. You're right.
Where is that?
Fight's today.
I know.
Oh shit, the fight already happened, JC. We fucking missed it. Shit. Guys,
it's the 21st.
Sorry, guys. Plot twist, guys. KSI and Logan both got knocked out by Deji. Holy shit. We all missed it. Fuck. Deji beat the shit out of Jake, ran onto the fucking set while KSI and Logan were fighting, and just knocked both of them out. Deji took all the champion belts. That's it. Deji's the GOAT.
I don't know what kind of...
Deji won, bro. Deji even knocked... Hey, look, it says it right here. Deji knocked out the announcer. He's going to jail for 5 years. Yo.
What the...
Damn.
Jail for 5 years?
Yo. Oh, alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe, leave a like. Yo, move, bro! You cheating! This nigga's cheating ass. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you're new, please leave a like and subscribe. Love y'all. Peace.